Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Alex and Xander are confused, Theresa knows the truth, Marlena tries to help. Days of Our Lives indicate that while John Black is supposedly turning back into the pawn, it seems that Marlena Evans is none that wiser. Theresa Donovan could clear up this Victor heir-at-law question in a twinkle, but she has no intention of exposing her part in this. Marlena continues to help Everett Lynch. Who is Victor Kiriaki's real son? Days of Our Lives suggest that Alex Kiriakis and Xander Cook are left confused after Constantine Meliuni's blazoned that Alex isn't Victor Kiriaki's son. Still, the two of them didn't see the factual letter. Will the Verity remain retired until Xander's mama comes to city for the marriage? Of course, in the meantime, a simple DNA test could fluently prove that Alex is indeed Justin Kiriaki's son. Justin will really forgive Alex for the way he has treated him. After all, this whole situation turned his world upside down and also pulled the hairpiece out from under him. DOL spoilers, Theresa Donovan could set this straight. Constantine might have been right in the middle of this crooked tale. Still, Theresa had a great deal to do with it as well. Theresa was the bone who changed the letter by adding Angelica Devereaux name to the letter written by Xander's mama to Victor confessing that Xander was his son. Theresa wanted her share of the Kiriakis' fortune, and this was the one way to get that. Theresa also aligned herself with Alex and promised to give Constantine part of Alex's share. Unless Constantine has left some kind of paperwork behind that points to Theresa as his abettor, Theresa's secret should be safe. Days of Our Lives Alex and Xander are confused, Theresa knows the truth, Marlena tries to help announcement Days of Our Lives Marlena Evans tries to help Everett Lynch Everett seems to have gone off the rails lately and is playing his alters against each other. Unfortunately, it seems that another alter is about to crop. Marlena is trying to get Everett back on track but unfortunately, he fired her as his therapist. Still, Marlena has helped Stephanie Johnson and Jada Hunter to carry an intervention. Rumors suggest that Everett may not be suitable to choose between Bobby and Everett and will produce another alter that could scarify both ladies. One thing is for sure, Everett/Bobby doesn't want to be just one person. Bobby is a player, and he'll produce as numerous alters as he needs to remain in control. Will Bobby win out in the end? Ava and Lucas surprising new couple, unite after Harris exits. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that Harris Michaels will soon be exiting the show. In the meantime, suckers have clearly noticed the chemistry between Lucas Horton and Ava Vitale while hunting for Clyde Weston. Could Lucas and Ava be the coming anticipated couple on Days? Ava Vitale is still a felonious. Days of Our Lives reveal that Harris fell hard for Ava once he met her in Bayview. Harris indeed went on the run with Ava to find Susan Banks. When Harris and Ava came back, they ultimately started dating. Unfortunately, Ava ultimately showed her true colors and how she couldn't stay out of trouble. Ava struck up a deal at one point that involved the Vitale family, and Harris wasn't happy. Ava may have promised to stay out of the family business, but that doesn't mean she'll stick to her word. Harry has pulled a lot of strings to keep Ava from being seen as Clyde's abettor. Harris has indeed put his job on the line to help Ava, and she continues to lie to him. DOL spoilers Harris Michaels is forced to draw the line. As important as Harris loves Ava, he loves his job as well. Harris can only pull so numerous strings to make Ava look good, and he's hanging by a thin rope. Ava is still lying to Harris, and he's about to find out soon. Is this the last straw for Harris? Will Ava eventually have to choose between work and love now that effects have settled down? As important as Harris loves Ava, he cannot go on like this. Harris is going to have to choose between Ava and his job. Harris could also get another job, but will he ever truly have the peace of mind if he was covering up Ava's crimes? Could those be the one thing that eventually ends their relationship? Days of Our Lives Ava and Lucas surprising new couple, unite after Harris exits. Days of Our Lives spoilers Lucas Horton needs some excitement. Lucas has been in captivity all this time and Harris has made a deal to get him out. Of course, Harris had no idea that Lucas and Ava could find themselves together. Harris loved Ava, and indeed though she tried to push him down at one point, Harris induced Ava to trust him. Now Lucas is on the road with them as they captured Clyde. Lucas and Ava have been spending a lot of time together while Harris has been taking care of business. Lucas and Ava caught Rebecca Goldman. Of course, the two of them were comical when dealing with that. Will Ava and Lucas give love a pass? Could these two make it as a couple? Maggie calls out Constantine, will he rat out Theresa? Days of Our Lives reveal that Maggie Kyriakis has figured out what Constantine Meliunis has been over to for months, and just why he wants to marry her. Maggie also knows that Constantine may have killed Isaac's wife and would vacillate to kill her as well. Little does he know that Maggie is onto his plan. Days of Our Lives Constantine Meliunis wanted to move up the marriage. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that important to Maggie's surprise after Constantine followed her to the Horton house. Constantine eavesdropped. Julie Williams was trying to talk her out of the marriage. Constantine also decided that he wanted to move up the marriage date to moment. Not having a good reason to refuse, Maggie agreed. Days of Our Lives, Maggie calls out Constantine, will he rat out Theresa? Constantine's request puts a kink in Maggie's plans. Maggie has been working with John Black, Steve Johnson, and Marlena Evans to trap Constantine. After all, Constantine formerly tried to have John to steal the prenup for him. A prenup that Constantine believes burned. DOL Theresa Donovan is up to her cognizance in this. Theresa Donovan struck a deal with Constantine in Greece, where they changed Victor Kyriakis' son from Xander Cook to Alex Kyriakis. Every time Theresa has wanted out, Constantine has hovered to expose her. Constantine also expects Theresa to get her hands on Alex's plutocrat and give part of that to him as well. Presently, Theresa is living in the manse with Alex, but has decided to make a play for Brady Black. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, in her opinion. Still, Theresa can have one too, if Alex has an open relationship. Theresa knows how jealous Alex is of Brady, so why not play on that? Can Theresa get an offer? Days of Our Lives Theresa Donovan could lose everything. Still, Theresa would lose everything if Constantine were to rat out Theresa for her part in this. Still, Constantine may keep his mouth shut because he still expects Theresa to give him with plutocrat. If Constantine is in captivity, what good would plutocrat do him? Does Constantine stopgap he can pay someone off? Of course, Constantine may decide to let them know that Theresa was the bone who abducted the baby for him and is his maid in this scheme. After all, if Constantine doesn't get his share, why should Theresa? Will Theresa lose not only Alex, but the respect of Maggie and her son as well as Brady? Has Theresa bring herself everything to stay to get rich quick? Constantine's explosive exit, marriage shootout leaves Greek dead and gone. Days of Our Lives, note that no marriage in Salem goes off without a hitch. There's always some kind of drama either during the form or at the event. With that being said, added teasers note that Constantine Meliunis and Maggie Kyriakis' espousal will get intruded with gunfire. Who'll be shot? Will they end up okay? Days of Our Lives Constantine Meliunis' plot is belting up days. Spoilers suggest that Constantine's plot is coming to a close. For the utmost part, the ploy is over for the Greek man, as Maggie has partnered up with John Black, Steve Johnson, and Marlena Evans to bring him down. In his scheme Hush, Hush,